All right, I have a highly geeky venting I need to do in relation to 20th century literature, specifically in relation to James Jones and this novel, The Merry Month of May, which I'm almost done with. I would argue that James Jones is one of the best war novelists of the 20th century. From Here to Eternity and The Thin Red Line are both masterpiece. Then you deal with the other books. James Jones followed up From Here to Eternity with Some Came Running. I have read that whole big motherfucking novel. It's more than 1,000 pages. It's really underrated. It's not a masterpiece, but it is solid. See, one of the problems with James Jones that I have is the cartoonish manner in which he describes sex. And this novel, The Merry Month of May, deals with the protests in Paris in May 1968. He's extremely thoughtful on those fucking protests. But then he throws in sex, and it's so ridiculous. I'm not kidding. Let me just read something to you. Cunt struck. Harry was continuing, incognizant of my red ears, cunt-oriented. These were the key words to remember. Where the true history of his generation came to be written, it might well go down to posterity as the cunt-struck generation. By extension, they could then be called cuntnicks, as Kerouac, Ginsberg and company, a few years younger, were beatniks. Really, James Jones? I mean, come on, man. This is absolutely fucking ridiculous. You have all these thoughtful things to say about the generational divide that caused the political turmoil in 1968. And you completely fuck it up with these ridiculous motherfucking passages. Now, James Jones, writing about sex within the context of war, somehow it didn't come across as purpley as that. That's my struggle with this book. Politically, he has some interesting things to say about the time. And he was doing this in a way that no other American writer was. But then you get those fucking sex passages, which are just utterly ridiculous. Like, come on, James Jones, rub one out before you fucking write, you know? When James Jones writes about sex like this, it's absolutely stupid. There's no other way to put it. And this is why a lot of his other work has been forgotten.